So today we will discuss about the first floor of the judiciary system, and that is called the uh, district courts and the session courts. Yes, it is mandatory and prescribed in the Constitution of India that every state has districts, and in each and every districts there is one district courts, and the upper court of that district is called the session courts. Yes, there is a slightly a difference between the district courts and the session courts. Okay, district courts are at the same level, but the session courts are just above the district courts. Okay, like you can say, for example, Delhi has a high court, Delhi has a Patiala house court, and in Delhi there is the Supreme Court also. But in each and every district of Delhi, like Rohini, etc., there are district courts. These are called the district courts. Okay, so these courts will come on the first floor of the judiciary system. Okay, now from the first floor of the judiciary system, the system or the process of the judiciary system starts. Okay, now it is decided by the court that whether a accused is has committed a crime or he is not committed the crime. Okay, now our trial starts within the permission by the magistrate that whether the scene take place by the accused has been should be acquitted or he should be convicted by the court. Okay, now first point, there after the completion of the charge sheet, the police file the charge sheet in front of the magistrate. Okay, now after seeing the complete file, a magistrate calls the witnesses. The witnesses are called the witnesses are of two types. First one, the public witness, and another one is the private witness. Okay, the public witnesses are those witnesses that are present on the crime spot, and the private witnesses are those witnesses who are basically belongs to the crime. Yes. Now after that, they they were called one by one on every hearing, and they will make their statements recorded in front of the court, and their statements were written down on a piece of paper by signing their signature and with name, date. Okay, now they will tell before the court each and every statement that is included within the case. Okay, prosecutor starts his role from the very beginning of the first date in the court. फर्स्ट डेट मतलब कि जहाँ से पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट विटनेसेस की स्टेटमेंट्स रिकॉर्ड होनी शुरू हो जाती हैं, वहीं से ही पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर का रोल भी शुरू हो जाता है. वो जो डिफेंस लॉयर होता है या जो डिफेंस काउंसिल होता है, उसके साथ उसके जो पार्टी होती है उसमें क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग करता है. कब करता है क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग? जब पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट witnesses are recording their statements into the court, he or she cross examine them and their statements. Okay, now the public prosecutors see the complete file of the case and put that file in front of the chief judicial magistrate after the complete hearing of the public and the private witnesses. Now after the completion of the public and private witnesses hearing, the chief judicial magistrate asks from the defense counsel and the public prosecutor to put up their last statements. Okay, now the public prosecutor also represent the state government in the court. जो हमारे यहाँ पे जितने भी कोर्ट हैं इंडिया में, हर एक कोर्ट में एक पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर होता है. वो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर किसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है? स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को और आइदर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को. जो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, वो आपके जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, वो ही और शी रिप्रेजेंट द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट इन द सुप्रीम कोर्ट. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, इन द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, एंड द वेरी नेक्स्ट टू सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज द There are only three main high courts in India in which the state government run their affairs. First one is the Delhi High Court, second one is the Allahabad High Court, and third one is the Bombay High Court. In these three high courts have the special power in the constitution has provided them that central government will include their affairs in these courts also, and these courts will hear the disputes of the central government also, because सुप्रीम कोर्ट पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा बर्डन होता है, एंड उसकी वजह से तो कुछ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के जो केसेस हैं वो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट, बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट एंड इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट में ट्रांसफर कर दिए जाते हैं. ओके, नाउ after hearing all the statements by the public and by the private witnesses, the defense lawyer, or we can say the defense counsel or the public prosecutor starts their arguments before the magistrate. They put up their proofs, they put up their statements, they put up their theories, and they put up with their hard statements that the court need to be here. After hearing all these statements, after witnesses all the proofs, the magistrate comes to a point, and that point is called the verdict of the court, or we can say the decision by the court. Always remember, a decision by the court is given after the lunch break. After the lunch break, yes, before the lunch break, there a magistrate cannot give his or her decision before the lunch break. Always remember, a decision by the court is always given after the lunch break, that is from after 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. okay, yes. And so the role of, now we will discuss about the role of the public prosecutor in a trial. Okay, now basically a trial means कि एक ट्रायल ये होता है कि जब एक केस की हियरिंग कोर्ट में स्टार्ट होती है, अंतिम फैसले तक जो भी प्रोसीजर फॉलो किया जाता है उसको एक नाम दिया जाता है, उसको एक शब्द दिया जाता है. उस शब्द को हम क्या कहते हैं? उस शब्द को हम क्या कहते हैं? ट्रायल कहते हैं. ओके, नाउ पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर प्लेज अ मेजर रोल इन द फेयर ट्रायल. ओके, a public prosecutor is the second law officer in the court. Now, as I told you yesterday also, the first law officer in the court is the chief judicial magistrate, okay, judge. Second law officer in the court is the public prosecutor. Now, public prosecutor is a lawyer that represents the state in the court. Now, the term state means, don't take it as a rajya or don't take it as a other name. The state in the term of court means the party or the group who has filed the case against some other people. Like कि जिसने केस फाइल किया है किसी के विरुद्ध, उसको कोर्ट में किस नाम से रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है? उसको स्टेट के नाम से रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है. ठीक है. आफ्टर जो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर होता है वो उनके साथ उनके लिए केस लड़ता है. कहाँ पे? कोर्ट में. ओके, नाउ द पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर स्टार्ट्स हिज रोल फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फर्स्ट डेट इन द कोर्ट. फर्स्ट डेट मतलब कि जहाँ से पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट विटनेसेस की स्टेटमेंट्स रिकॉर्ड होनी शुरू हो जाती हैं, वहीं से ही पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर का रोल भी शुरू हो जाता है. वो जो डिफेंस लॉयर होता है या जो डिफेंस काउंसिल होता है, उसके साथ उसके जो पार्टी होती है उसमें क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग करता है. कब करता है क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग? जब पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट विटनेसेस आर रिकॉर्डिंग देयर स्टेटमेंट्स इनटू द कोर्ट, ही और शी cross examine them and their statements. Okay, now the public prosecutors see the complete file of the case and put that file in front of the chief judicial magistrate after the complete hearing of the public and the private witnesses. Now, after after the completion of the public and private witnesses hearing, the chief judicial magistrate asks from the defense counsel and the public prosecutor to put up their last statements. Okay, now the public prosecutor also represent the state government in the court. जो जो हमारे यहाँ पे जितने भी कोर्ट हैं इंडिया में, हर एक कोर्ट में एक पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर होता है. वो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर किसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है? स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को और आइदर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को. जो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, वो आपके जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, वो he or she represent the central government in the Supreme Court. Always remember, in the Supreme Court, and the very next to Supreme Court is the, there are only three main high courts in India in which the state government run their affairs. First one is the Delhi High Court, second one is the Allahabad High Court, and third one is the Bombay High Court. In these three high courts have the special power in the constitution has provided them that central government will include their affairs in these courts also, and these courts will hear the disputes of the central government also, because Supreme Court पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा बर्डन होता है, एंड उसकी वजह से तो कुछ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के जो केसेस हैं वो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट, बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट एंड इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट में ट्रांसफ़र कर दिए जाते हैं. ओके.